Hi, my fellow scholars and my untraditional scholars. I'm doing this challenge for you. I'm what the institution considers as an untraditional college student. My whole educational experience has been very untraditional. I grew up in an untraditional home. Both my parents got their high school diplomas, but did not take their education any further onto college experience or get any degrees for that matter. They were young parents trying to make it work. My mom was 15 when she had me. By the time she was 18, she had my baby brother. A few short years after that, we would all experience our first separation when my father, introduced to the streets, became exposed to the prison system. He fell victim to poverty and participated in the illegal activities that the street life would bring to get money and security, housing, food, and clothing for my brother and I, for our family. He found that security wouldn't come from the streets and that he needed to educate himself and educate his children. So he was really strict on my brother and I about education and wanted us to pursue our educational degrees despite the circumstances. Although we were raised in some of the most impoverished communities in the city and exposed to all sorts of things, our parents did the best they could with what they had and what they knew. By the time I was 6, my mom was tired of living that life, that street life, and my dad being in and out of the prison system would bring us to further separation. And from that point, we would move every so often. Moving from place to place and not having a stable foundation at school kind of discouraged me from even thinking that I can pursue college. I was in middle school, my 8th grade year, when I received the phone call that would change my life forever. My dad had passed away in the prison system from sugar diabetes. My chances of succeeding in school were slim to none. I didn't think that I would go back to school during my high school time. I got a job and worked to help my mother. While my mother went to work, I helped with my siblings. And by the time I was a second year sophomore, 3 years of high school, I just kind of got discouraged and said, school is not for me. I'm not going. I didn't want to do it. I went and got a job in the regular world. Well, the different job experiences kind of helped me to get a sense of the direction that I wanted to take my life. I was able to work with students with disabilities. I worked in home health care, and I did fast food, which I knew I wasn't wanting to manage or go up that ladder in the food chain. So I decided to put myself back in school. Now, before I had my first child, I knew that I had to obtain my general education degree so that I can compete in this competitive society where we have to work and get jobs that require you to have certain degrees. So as I became a mother, I became a teacher. I knew that I had to learn how to teach and how to do it effectively. So I got myself back in school and full blast am in it. And I made the choice to apply myself, to persist and keep myself encouraged, and keep others around me encouraged. All of these difficulties and different life experiences and challenges created the woman that you see before you today. I say, no matter the struggles that you're faced with, continue to set your goals and execute. Reach for your dreams and continue to push through and persevere. We all belong in college.